Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union, ATGWU, is unlocking better work conditions in the Uganda informal transport sector. ATGWU has signed a memorandum of understanding with transport workers operating in the informal sector under their umbrella body of Namanve Industrial Park Drivers Association. The General Secretary, Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union, Stephen Abima, said the signing of the MOU signifies the union commitment to address the working conditions and concerns of Uganda informal transport workers.
I'm called Abima Stephen, the General Secretary of Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union. Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union is a union which organizes workers in aviation, roads, private security, and general workers. Today, we signed MOU with Namanve Industrial Park Drivers Association. These are truck drivers that transport goods from Mombasa through Uganda to Rwanda, DRC, and Sudan. These members have been longing to join the union since last year, because the truck drivers have a lot of challenges whenever they are moving on the road. The case in point is the strike which was in Elegu, and in that strike we had the Kenyans, we had the Eritreans, we had Somalis, Ugandans, and other people from other countries. These people all gathered in Elegu, and they needed really a voice, and that voice was not enough at that time. That's why the strike took a bit long. As I'm speaking now, we want to unite all the truck drivers in Uganda. We already have 4 associations: Carriage Haulage Carriers, we have Long Distance Truck Drivers Association, National Lorry, and today we have signed MOU with the National Namanve Industrial Park Drivers. This one will now enhance them to come together in big numbers so that they can be represented, and the union can have a voice for them in order to address some of the challenges they're going through. These challenges are cross-border, and ATGWU has other counterparts who are members of the union and also other unions. We have Long Distance Truck Drivers Union in Kenya. We have Amalgamated Transport Workers in Uganda. We also have unions in Rwanda and Tanzania with whom we can cooperate. So this cooperation will help us to help the truck drivers wherever they are going to be, whether in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Congo, and Sudan. Efforts have been made to ensure that their plight can be addressed, and that's what is our mandate as Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union. And they also linked with International Transport Workers Federation, which is the umbrella global federation for all the transport workers union in the world.
The signing of the Memorandum of Understanding was witnessed by the Workers' Member of Parliament, Honorable Arinaitwe Rakanjara. The MP emphasized the need to enhance workers' conditions in Uganda's informal transport sector and commended ATGWU for spearheading the decent work agenda in the transport informal sector.
I'm Arinaitwe Rakanjara Katambuka. I represent workers in Parliament. I also come from the union called Nugao. I've been in trade unions for some time. So today I was privileged that I was invited by ATGWU which is the organizing and transport union, on the signing of the agreement or memorandum of understanding between the Namanve Industrial Park Drivers Association and the ATGWU. So it was a very good exercise, and I was happy to witness that. And the details that were in memorandum of understanding were good, which is a way to go as trade unions, because these drivers, truck drivers, the long truck drivers, the lorries, the local lorries, and all that, all of them meet a lot of challenges. They meet challenges like driving late, like being harassed on the road, like being robbed on the road, like not being paid very well, lack of minimum wage. All these are being faced by truck drivers and lorry drivers and carriers drivers. So all these go through here, they go through many challenges. They are not protected until when they form the association, and the association now has moved to the union, ATGWU, which is an old union, a very strong union that will defend their rights. And as usual, for us, we work through our unions. And now that these drivers have joined the union, so that makes our work very easy as members of parliament, because we always communicate with the union, we always communicate with the general secretary, we always communicate with the chairman. So you find it will be easy for us to implement, to protect, to defend their rights wherever they are. There was recently a strike in Alegu, which people were expressing being killed on the road, being robbed, being harassed. So you find that because they were not in the union, it was hard for us to enter into those matters. Although we, at the end of the day, we entered and started defending them, but it was very difficult because they were not our members. Now that they were members, there is no one who will harass our drivers again, torture them, kill them. Then some people must be responsible for that. All informal, as long as you know you are working, you need to join the union so that you are protected. Your rights are protected. Your rights are observed. The employers know that you have a backup, you have protection, so that you work in a good and conducive environment.
Namanve Industrial Park Drivers Association members observed that by working informally, they are exposed to persistent decent work shortfalls that need to be addressed by the union.
My name is Katula Charles, Chairman Namanve Industrial Park Drivers Association. Today we have got a chance, and we are very happy that we have joined the ATGWU. We are now a partner to ATGWU. ATGWU, we have been looking for who will help us when we are in problems like on the road there. But today we have got a good partner, ATGWU, to assist us in problems like maybe accidents or some little problems like the police officers arrest you, what. We have been there voiceless and we have no one to help us. So many challenges have been challenging us because of having nobody who can talk for us. Today we are happy that we have got ATGWU, as we are now a member in ATGWU. So everything that can attack us, we can contact the ATGWU and we get assistance from them. So we are very happy to join you, ATGWU, and we are happy that the union will assist us, including all our members, because we are the leading association with many members in Uganda, in the truck drivers Uganda. All our association is for trucks in Uganda. It is Namanve having a big number.
Today is a big day to our association. Reason being, we have signed the memorandum of understanding between ATGWU and NIPIDA, briefly, which is Namanve Industrial Park Drivers Association. Today we are happy and we are lucky because this event had lost so many board members, including Minister, MP, Honorable for Workers. So today's event was successful to us.
The ATGWU National Chairman, Dennis Ororo, said the union is leading the drive to represent informal transport workers and help secure decent work for all of its members. He stressed that the union is mandated to effectively give workers a voice to help in improving their working conditions.
Signing the Memorandum of Understanding between ATGWU and NIDPA, that is Namanve Industrial Park Driver Association, implies that we have not only increased our members, but we are reaching out to represent workers in our sector, which is transport, that need our services. We have now added the numbers of associations to 4, considering that we had the lorry drivers before, we had long distance, and then we had haulage carriers. It is also going to ensure effective representation. Recently we had the strike. Everyone knows what happened in Elego. As ATGWU, we were constrained. We had a situation where the strike is in Uganda, the situation is about South Sudan, and then the drivers were coming from Kenya. We could only represent clandestinely, more or less I can say. I had an engagement with the head of Deep Mission here from South Sudan, the ambassador. We had contact with Brother Muhezi, was giving us documentation. I was in touch with my General Secretary, Brother Bima, to resolve these matters. But we were not effectively recognized to represent these workers. So we could not take in all the full measures. But this today gives us the empowerment and the rights to speak openly and represent these workers in all the challenges that affect them in their line of work. We also cognizant that these are informal sector workers. We are also looking on how to improve their welfare. We're looking forward to engaging with NSSF and together synergizing on voluntary saving. We want to bring in as many workers as possible so that they benefit, especially the informal sector, so that at a time when they reach old age are supposed to rest, they have social protection.
Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union organizes transport workers operating in both formal and informal sector to address the poor working conditions by negotiating better working conditions through collective bargaining.
Solidarity forever. United we stand. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Union. Power. Union. Power. Union. Peace.